What's good, YouTube? Back here with another video. We're going to be doing something a little different with the haircut today, but before we get started, if you are not part of the team, smash that subscribe button, smash that like button just from the jump, because I know for a fact that you're going to learn something, or you know what, you're just going to have to appreciate the blurry fade at the end. Like I said, we're going to be doing something a little different today. We're going to do like a low drop fade and preserve all the hair on the top almost. Well, actually, yeah, we are going to preserve all the hair on the top. We're going to be doing like a comb over on the back, and right now I'm just getting the hair wet so we can directionalize the hair towards the back of the head and get it to flow where it needs to be flowing, where we're going to have it styled. And I'm going to show you right here. We're going to be going and taking our fade and dropping it to the back. So first off, I'm going to get one side done. We're going to do the opposite side and hit the back portion of the fade up. So as you can see here, we have the Magic Clip Metal Editions. I just got these clippers maybe about 3-4 weeks ago. I did a review on it. If you haven't checked out the review, go check out the review. I'll put a link up in the top portion of the video. Click on that, go check it out. Tell me what you think. I like these clippers a lot, but what we're doing right now is just gonna knock out that bald line all around the head, just so we can just get the haircut started and have a visualization of what we're going to be working with, how we're going to be fading this haircut. So right now I got the clip over comb technique, and right now I'm just deep bulking the area so we can see what we're fading. So it's very crucial that you see what you're fading. So first off, we're going to take the no guard lever open. We're going to make our initial guideline panel of hair that we're going to be fading up. And once we get that first panel of hair created by using the lever open, which is essentially your half guard, we're going to go ahead and take that no guard and we're going to close the lever and slightly open, fade up, slightly open, fade up, slightly open, fade up, just until we can get that panel of hair all faded completely in. So next thing we have here is the one guard lever closed. We're going to go ahead and make another panel of hair that we're going to fade up. So it's just going to be the same cutting system that we're going to be using, is that you're going to take one guard, close it, make your panel of hair, take the previous guard before, and start lever playing. So essentially lever playing, like I say in all my videos, you're going to be opening the lever slightly, fading up, opening the lever slightly, fading up, until that panel of hair is completely faded in. So this is just a little something different as a haircut. You know, I haven't really done a haircut like this for, you know, the YouTube channel, so just trying to put out some more content, be versatile with the haircuts, and just to give you guys as much content as possible. So that's the goal, is just, you know, just to try to teach what I can and just be a blessing to those who are trying to come up in the game or trying to learn more. You know, the best thing to do in this career field is to always learn, to always fill your mind with new techniques to feed the craft that you are pursuing. You know, never be full, never be satisfied, always strive for more. So as you can see here, we got the number one guard and we're just lever playing and just getting that first this next panel of hair faded out. The next guard I'm going to take after this is going to be the number two guard, and you're going to see with the number two guard, like I did with the 1.5, I'm going to go ahead and take the guard and scoop outward, because what we're trying to do is trying to preserve all that bulk that we have near the ridge of the haircut, so that way we have a nice flow from the top hair, the long hair on the top. You want it to flow with the hair on the ridge to make it, you know, blend properly. So right here I got that number two guard and I'm scooping out. That way we can preserve all that hair that you see, all that bulk on the ridge. Now the parietal ridge is going to be the area that you can see highlighted with the dark hair. It's going to go down and dip back into the occipital bone area of the haircut. So just paying attention to, you know, your technique and your process, you will be sure to put out good haircuts, good quality haircuts. And when you use the same system for all your haircuts, you'll never get lost in what you're doing. But right here I'm doing a little detail work. I have that half guard and I switch over to the one guard, and I'm just lever playing in different dark spot areas that I see. And then we're going to revert back to that number three guard, and I'm just scooping out just so we can preserve that hair. Now it's really dark still. There's still a lot of blending that needs to be done. So with that right there, I'm going to be doing shear work in this video as well, and you'll see how I blend that in. And right now I'm just going with the grain, with the direction of the hair that we're going to be styling the hair. All the hair that's going back, I'm just essentially just thinning that area out and blending it in that aspect. Then we're going to take our number two guard and just lever play with that underneath that three guard we just used lever closed, and we're going to go ahead and get that all knocked out. But I'm going to notice here that we're going to have a dark area near the front, near the forehead. And that part right there was one of the difficult spots to blend for me. But I'm going to be very transparent with everybody, and we're not all perfect barbers, but we have to be able to be versatile and be able to knock out areas that we see that need work. But before we even get to that, we're going to do the outline, the edge up portion on the C-cup area. I'm not going to edge up the front, the vertical bars or the front, because we want this to have more of a natural slick back look to the haircut with volume. So I'm going to stay away from making a hard edge up on the front and the vertical bars. So what we did on the right side of the haircut, we're going to do the same exact thing on the left side of the haircut. And you can see right here and follow the process. It's the same process as I did on the right side, but on the left side. You want to be able to be symmetrical with your haircuts and with your process. That way your hair, your haircut is asymmetrical. You want one side to look almost identical to the right side. I say almost because nobody's perfect. You're not going to have that perfect symmetry, but your goal is to get it as close as possible. And if you're wondering who the kid is in the background, that right there is my little man. That's my son. He's 3 years old. If you are a father, you know the struggle of time management and just schedule conflicts with kids. So I had brought him to the shop because I needed to watch him while my wife took care of something. Everybody's busy in life, especially if you have kids. That brings your busyness to like a level 3000. But shout out to my son, just kicking it at the shop. Shout out to all the dads out there. Shout out to all the fathers who are in their sons' lives and being a motivation and a mentor to their kids. That's something that is very lacking in our generation. But I'm gonna get off the soapbox. Knocked out the C-cup portion of the haircut right there, or the edge up, and now we're working on the back portion. So I faded the left side and the right side, and now we're gonna work on that back portion. As you can see here, I kind of faded everything into a V. We dropped it down to the back, and this is the part we're gonna connect the left side to the right side. We're gonna bridge that gap right there. It's very crucial that you pay attention to the back side of the haircut, because a lot of people lack in that area, because it is very difficult with the occipital bone back there. But you want to make sure that you're consistent in every angle of the haircut. Take time, detail, follow your steps, follow your processes, and just get that haircut the crispiest and the most blended that it could possibly be, because your clients are your walking advertisement, like I always say. So just maintain your steps, maintain your process. And right here you can see we're taking that number 2 guard and we're scooping out, because we want to maintain that bulk on the ridge. And you just want to make sure that everything flows. You have a natural flow to the haircut. And by maintaining that bulk on the backside, you'll be able to have the longer hair on the top flow backwards, which is the slick back look that we're going for with the volume on the top. But with all that longer hair on the top, you want it to drop into some bulk so that way you can blend it easier. So now we're going to get into the shear work portion of the haircut. I'm going to go ahead and get the hair saturated with water so that we can maneuver the hair the way we need it to be maneuvered. And right now I'm just combing the hair back, directionalizing it the way it will be styled. And we're going to over direct the hair just a little bit. That way we can keep some length along the ridge so it could comb back nicely and not be sticking out and flaring out the side. So you see here we're doing a palm up technique is what we're doing. So anything that any hair that is sticking out of the palm up side of our hand and our fingers is what we're cutting off. And we're just going to go ahead and do this all around the head. We're going to saturate the left side again. And we're going to go ahead and just do everything we did on the right side to the left side as well. And you're going to see here how the hair is laying back, how it's slicking back, how it's all flowing naturally towards the occipital bone. And everything is just blending in nicely. So you can see the fade. The fade is blurry. The next shear work technique we're going to use right here is using our thinning shears. And basically we're just going to use our thinning shears and blend in all this area alongside the ridge. And we're just basically thinning it out and just making it flow nicer. So the next thing we're going to do is just we're going to shape up the C-cup area and the top portion of the beard with the razor. I'm using the 245 triple cartridge razor and some Derby premium blades. Derby premium blades are a lot better than the ones you get in the green box, so those are the ones that I'm using right now. He doesn't have a lot of facial hair, but he does have enough of a 5 o'clock shadow to get that beard trimmed up and shaped up nice and crispy. So to actually style the hair, we're going to be using the Tomb 45 Royal Wax. You can find that at the official tomb45.com, and go over there and you can find it within their merchandise. They have all their products are A1. I have not come in contact with one disappointment from Tomb 45. So right now we're using the blow dryer and the round brush, and what I'm doing is I'm pulling the hair and I'm scooping it, and we're going to scoop it up and back. So when you scoop it up, you're going to give the front more volume, and then when you scoop it back, you're going to actually flow that hair towards the back. So when we brush it, we're just going to have all that hair flow towards the back. This portion right here that I'm using the blow dryer with, I was having a tough time getting that hair styled towards the back. But like I said earlier in the video, this part of the haircut was tough for me to blend, and I couldn't get it with the guards. So what I'm doing right here is I'm just using the thinning shears just to get that blended, that dark area. But there's the final product. There's the haircut. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope that you got some information out of it, and I hope that you got new tools to add to your arsenal. I appreciate everybody for watching this video. If you're not subscribed to the channel, hit that subscribe button. Smash that like button if you learned anything in this video. If you got any ideas of any content you want me to put out, throw some comments down below. Let me know what's up. Give me some feedback. I'm here to help everybody. I'm here to help anybody that is enjoying this content. Sharing is caring. I'm just trying to be a blessing one time to everybody. But other than that, you can follow me on IG at jblends_. Daily content of daily shop life. On the left side of this video, check out the Wall Magic Clip Metal Edition review, and on the right side, check out my latest beard transformation. Once again, I appreciate everybody for watching, and until next time, peace.